All right, welcome back to the Just Spittin podcast today. We're here with the one and only 34storms. How you doing, dog?
34.
Introduce yourselves.
What's up, I'm Nick, DJ Snack Pack.
I'm Austin.
And so what y'all been up to lately?
Just been plotting and shit, trying to get some shit together for 2019, getting money together, regular shit, smoking.
So for people who don't know, who is 34storms?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just explain my name first because a lot of people ask me about my name. I used to go by Jarrell. That was like my first name because it was a mixture of my middle name and my last name. And then I changed it to JX because folks thought I was like an R&B singer or some shit, and I was like, I do more than that, so that was getting annoying. And when I went for JX, some nigga in Germany got the name, so that pissed me off, and I can't copyright it, so I had to change it. In the numerical form, like if you want some numerology and shit, it goes to 34.
Okay.
And when I looked at like things that surrounded my upbringing or whatever, like the street I grew up on, it was like 34 when you put the numerical form in, when you type it in.
So you seen all the signs?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I was good with that shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, it connected with everything, so I guess it's like a sign of me going in the right path or something.
The universe is telling you doing something, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this shit because ain't nothing else to do.
So when did you first start making music?
I started writing when I was like 11, and then I got more serious and getting in the studio and shit around like 15, 16. So
you recorded your first stuff when you were just like a teenager, pretty much?
yeah, that shit was some ass.
Did you release it out?
Yeah, I took that shit back though. I was like, nah, y'all don't.
So we can't find that old stuff on SoundCloud no more?
Somebody has it, but I ain't gonna say the name of it because hell no, it's still out there.
I've got it as well.
Oh no, I don't like it. But I mean, some people still like it. It's not like terrible, but I just know that I've grown since
I get
then.
So how did you make yourself distinguish from other artists?
Well, I don't really necessarily just rap. Like I'll do whatever shit that I've been listening to or gotten inspired by. Like if I've been listening to some alternative shit, I'm gonna try to incorporate that shit into my music. If I've been listening to some like classical or something, I'll try to like incorporate the melodies that I hear in it into different stuff. So I just like to take all feedback in from everywhere.
I got you. So what's an ideal like writing situation for you?
Ooh, well, I mean,
Somebody's telling you 34, I need some songs. What do I need to do for you to beat these out?
okay, we gotta have the gas that's on deck. I mean, you don't have to, but I really would appreciate that shit. The gas, some incense, some nice ass incense that's like gonna get me stimulated, and some lights, some nice ass lighter shit. That's probably all I need.
You got to be in a mood for songs, or just you can just sit down and do it?
I'm always in the mood, so like I'm moody as hell. So yeah, I could be on go with the song.
I got you. So were you born in Memphis?
Yeah.
And so where'd you go to high school?
I went to Memphis Catholic, 9th grade. I didn't like that, but I went to Overton the rest of the high school career for me, and that was kind of cool, I guess. I met a lot of people there that, it's weird how things connected there.
I got you.
So it was like a lot of arts people there because it's an art school, but I met people there that I still talk to this day, even though I didn't really fuck with a lot of people.
Were you influenced by anybody there to help you start making music? Or did anybody help you out?
It was more so the people who didn't do music that helped me because they just gave me like something to think about, like a mindset or something, or a situation like type thing that helped inspire me.
What'd your family and friends first think of your music whenever you showed it to them?
Oh god. Okay, my mom at first she was like, okay. My dad, he was nah.
No, with it.
He was like, gee. No. He was being nice about it, but he was just like, gee, no.
So were they not whole into you like pursuing music as a career, or they want you to have something normal? Like a normal quote job?
Yeah, normal job. All this shit fake as hell. But something that my mom said. She was like, I just want you to be able to support yourself type shit. So she didn't care what I was doing, but she didn't like that I was doing music because, in the beginning, it's not a lot you can support yourself with. So
And so
she
you
got
started
used to
building
it
that
now.
following.
Yeah, once I started, she started coming to shows and seeing the shit on whenever. She was like, "Oh, you're actually doing something." I'm like, "Yeah, we out here."
What was the first show your mom came to?
It was an open mic I did, and that shit was actually where I met everybody in the scene that we in now. I met Scotty Piff in there, Boss Lady, Sumo Trey, all them. I met everybody there, and that was when people used to do shit at the Bat Cave. When it was I think it was something else. It was the Dixie Bird Cafe or some shit.
Before he changed it?
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened over there, but something happened. And that was just where I met everybody and shit. So.
I get you. What'd your mom think of the whole music scene whenever she first? Because there's a vibe whenever you go to a concert in Memphis.
Yeah, I tell her. I try to get her to go to the chill ones.
I get it.
Because I know the wild ones can get wild. And because she went to a wild one, it was a mosh pit kind of situation, and she was like, if they come towards me, I'm leaving this fucking. I was like, okay, I can't blame you for it.
Has your dad came to one of your shows?
He came to one, but it was at the end, everybody was leaving, and he was just like, oh.
I got you.
Just damn.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got a little brother.
Have you showed him your music?
Yeah. See, I fucked up with him because I showed him the aggressive shit first. I should have eased him into it because I be doing the screamo shit, and he was like, no.
He said that wasn't for him?
He's really chill. He's more in the R&B and neo soul type stuff, so he went with that.
So if he heard some of your old stuff, maybe?
He didn't I didn't like how my voice sounded back then. It was it was uncontrolled. So
how'd you record it?
Crazy thing about it, I recorded at a library sometimes, Memphis Public Library. So they had this thing in there called Cloud 901, and it was for teens and stuff. You can go in there and do art stuff or whatever. If you're into graphic design, they got a computer room. If you're into photography, they got a photographer and a bunch of cameras up there. And they had a studio in there, and they got a recording booth, and they got a live session booth with instruments and shit. So I would always go up there, and the main person who up there, his name is Ralph, and he taught me how to mix and master and shit. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it was free, and I was the fuck?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, this shit was cool as hell. So after I started doing that shit, I started figuring out the stuff that I wanted to do because I had time to do it by myself. And I would record screens and shit in there, and it was people walking by. You're in the library.
They're over here just getting a book of dinosaurs
studying.
or something.
I'm just yelling. Fuck you.
Did you ever have anybody pop in and start listening?
Bro, they would pop in and I wouldn't smoke in there because that's just you trying to get arrested or something. But I would have some gas on me, get out. We're not gonna say anything, but get out. So they always walk in and shit. But I try to keep it chill most of the time. And I'm there.
Have you ever recorded with your friends in a whole group and just busted out a bunch of songs in one?
Yeah. That's what we used to do. We used to do a session because we would always be separated, and only one of us had a car at the time. We would go up there. Everybody would book a session, so it would be 4 hours back to back. It's just straight us. We'd do probably 8 songs or something, or try to do 8 songs. It would work out sometimes, but other times it would be some type of technical difficulty. We went up there and we were bang all them hoes out.
When's the first time you notice people know who you are? Whenever you showed up at places, somebody would be hey, that's him. I recognize that guy. I heard this song before.
It was one time I was at this party, and this girl, she was this was when I was JX. She was hey JX, and I was what? Because most people will call me by my regular name, Dylan, and I was oh. She was you are JX, right? I'm yeah. She was you better act like it. And I was oh shit, my bad. I'm not used to this.
What's been your favorite performance you've had?
Ooh.
Because you've had a couple. You were at the clinic, right?
Yeah.
And then,
I was just about to say there's a lot of them.
You had the Otter Rev one.
Yeah. I was about to say it's probably
Oddfest.
The one with Crew Live and all them. Who else was on it? Man, it was a whole bunch of people on that show. I think Sosa was on there. Everybody. It was a big show.
How'd you get in touch with people on Otter Rev? Or find out, learn who they are?
I met Lunchbox TC at that library that I was telling you about. And I met so many people there, but I met Lunchbox, and that was like the first person that I really connected with on some music shit and outside of music there. And I wasn't smoking that much at the time. So he had a backwood one day and he was like, hey, let's smoke. My brother coming and I was like, okay, bet. And I met Rod, and Rod was telling me about what he got going on, and we got like zooted as fuck. I was, bruh.
You know when you bring out zooted, that's how you know you're
I was
gone.
gone. Like, gee, I was just sitting back and I was just like, what? But yeah, we linked up and we recorded something, but we never finished it. But that's how we started out doing the R, because he already had it going on, and he was like, "You like what I'm doing?" And he wanted me to like help them with it. And I was like, "Bet." So
were you taking it like 100% serious from the go?
Yeah. I take everything 100% serious with music, like anything, because I never know what something could lead to. I try to like keep an open mind with everything in music.
What's your next big move you're plotting on right now?
Right now, I got the video for Rocket. I'm trying to drop that. It's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out when. It's gonna be sometime in April though.
Who's recording?
Jay Hines. He did some shit for Lanky, Lil Lanky.
Okay, yeah.
The video was hard, but yeah, I found him through that, and then we linked up and we recorded it at Nick's house.
I got you.
Came through in the clutch.
So how'd you meet them?
At a party. Meet everybody at a party.
No cap. When you first meet Dylan, it's almost like he hates you, dude. Like I met him and I was like, oh man, he hates me, dude. He hates me. And then we got super drunk and he was cool, and that's how we became friends.
I think it's just the
So
rest
why
of
do you
his
think? Why
face.
do you think he hated you?
He got some
Dylan's
cool
got a
resting
resting
bitch
bitch
face.
I just,
Yeah,
it's
he's
strong as fuck. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's
And he
terrible.
never laughed at any of my jokes, so fuck him for
I
that.
feel like you've gotten that often because you're like, everybody's saying that.
Man, I'm just trying to like analyze everything, and then it's just like, you mad? And I'm like, no, I'm just thinking, my bad shit.
There's a difference.
Yeah, I need to change that. I need to work on it. I don't know. I'm gonna figure
You just
it out.
gotta sit in the mirror and just look at it.
Yeah, just look and see if a blank stare can like be translated as something else.
So like, what do y'all like to do in y'all's free time when y'all aren't making music?
Sure,
Stupid shit.
pretty much.
Like what do y'all like to do?
Shit.
Play a lot of video games or also produce too.
I tried to produce, but it really wasn't working out for me. So I just be writing, smoking. Oh, you said outside of music.
Yeah.
Shit.
Throwing parties.
Yeah, throwing parties and
Parties,
smoking and shit, work, school,
Yeah, we're
typical shit.
There has not been a weekend in the last 4 months that we have not been together. So we're just always venturing off into something.
Doing
I got
something.
So y'all are always busy working.
Something. It's something to do.
So who usually produces for you? Or did you? You know, you said you try to do it yourself.
Yeah, I tried. For a while, it was just me and my bro LJ. He like showed me this this website. It was called Audio Tool, and you could like produce on there. Not like get technical with it, but it was just like some starter shit. I think it was meant for EDM, but we found some like nigga shit on there. I was like, let me see what I can do. But
Start scheming on
yeah,
it.
you know, get the trap bumping on there. But that shit was just it wasn't working for me because I wanted to get real technical with this shit. And I met this dude named Chris through somebody at Oakton. It was like their brother's friend, and he does a lot of mixing and mastering and shit. And he used to do classical music, and he got trained for that shit. So he's been like showing me how to like be more professional with the
I
music
get you.
and stuff. So he's like my main producer right now. But on some regular shit, like if it's like something that just popped up on SoundCloud recently, I just found somebody on Twitter or something. They all got beats. They be hard.
Whenever, do you have your writing style where you write the lyrics first and then find the beat, or you beat and then find the lyrics?
Depends. It's like it depends on the song. If it's like most of the time with some aggressive shit, it's due to the beat. But if it's like just on some melodic shit or like something that's got like more of a message to it, then it'll be something that I wrote pre-hand, like before the beat
I
came
get you.
up. Mhm.
So, did you ever play any sports back in high school?
Not in high school. I tried to join the basketball team, but he wasn't fucking with me. The coach was
Can you
weird.
hoop?
No. I mean, I knew I could hoop, but my mom, she was the type that would like make me do something when I was in school. So
Oh, I got you.
it wasn't no stay after school and be bored. She was like, no, you
You
gonna play
gonna try
something. You gonna be in some club or something, because she would teach. So
Mhm.
it would be a while before she could pick me up or something. So I had to find something to do. But
So, what'd you do?
in middle school and like elementary and shit, I was in like basketball, soccer, football, like everything that they had. What's that club? I forgot the name of the damn club.
Chess club.
Oh no, I wasn't with that shit. I couldn't do that. I think it was the gardening club or some shit. Like it was just something to do. I was bored as hell.
You're better just like playing something.
And like you need to act like you like to be. I'm like I don't. But
I don't want to do this.
right, I'm forced.
So when did you first start growing out the dreads?
Oh, that shit was 10th grade year. They used to check the shit out of me. It's like, you got some worms in your... 'Cause this shit, you know how it started off.
Yeah.
It's like really fugly. So
I'm sure everybody's getting roasted just at the beginning.
yeah, but now everybody doing dreads and shit. But I don't know how. Everybody else got their shit to start off perfect. My shit was trash when it started off. Because it was a high top fade at first, so I fucked it up.
Oh, okay, I got you. When'd you dye them?
That was like 2 months. What, last month? Oh, it was 2 months?
2 months ago. Yeah, you been out for a minute.
Damn. 2 months then. Shit. I'm going to change the color though. I just don't know what.
Was it a spur of the moment thing, or have you been thinking about it before then?
No, I had been thinking about it. It really wasn't supposed to be this color, but it was the quickest thing I could get. I just wanted to change it.
What'd you want it to be?
I wanted it to be brighter than this, but I forgot like the scheduling that I had going on, and I just fucked it up. And I was just like, okay, because if you can see like half of it, this side is brighter than the other side because I fucked up. So.
You're like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I did. I literally had to go. He was outside. He was like, hey, I'm outside. I'm like, bro, my hair is drying. I'm gonna hold up.
So when'd you get those reels right there? It looks kind of hard.
Appreciate it. I got that hoe for the video for Rocket. I got it like a week before the video. So
3 weeks ago.
yeah, 3 weeks ago.
You had to be flexed out for it.
Hell yeah, I had to come up, pull up, show out.
What's been your song that you feel like everybody, like most people, will know whenever they go to shows?
34?
Yes.
34.
Bro,
Rocket.
the first time I performed 34, it was at this Mexican restaurant. It was a lot of shit that went behind that show. I'm glad we passed that shit. But that shit was funny because I was like tripping while I was performing that song.
Are you serious?
Yes. Bro, that was the first time I had tripped and performed or done anything like in front of people while I was tripping.
Yeah.
And I got up there, I almost fell, but I was like, ugh. And then everybody just started feeling that shit. And I was like, damn, my energy translating. Okay, so ever since then, I was like, we got to put 34 like on this shit. So
you performing that one most times?
yeah, that's like the first song I do most of the time. It depends on the show, but
What's been the...
What's like your favorite, like the one you ever made? Like you had like the most fun making it.
oh, that's hard. It's like 2. One of them is not out. It's called Crucified Diamonds. I really like that song because it's just like the melody, the time that I took on the melody and shit, I just really like fucked with how it came out. But next is Rocky. I love performing Rocky. That whole, even though it take all my energy, I like after I perform that, I can't breathe. That should be live though. I just like performing it.
So that's how you know you perform good then?
Yeah, I remember the first performance, that one that I told you about, that was at the
Mexican restaurant?
No, the Dizzy Bird.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
that one, I kind of like kicked a little hole in the stage. That was like the first time I performed. I was like, oh yeah, I need to keep
I'm
on
ready
doing
for
this
this.
shit. This shit was live.
So wait, hold on. Sorry. What would be the most favorite place for you to go perform at? Like your most ideal place? Or like venue, you got like Rolling Loud.
Oh shit,
Like
we
all
doing
those
like
things.
hypotheticals. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like your most ideal one.
Damn. I mean, since I've been to the FedEx Forum so much, well not so much, but since I've been there, and I know how big that hoe is, I want to be able to pack that hoe out one day.
That'd be pretty cool.
I want to come back to Memphis one day and like bring everybody out, like the city to that. That shit would be kind of live.
Where do you see yourself in about 10 years realistically?
10 years. Hopefully, if I don't have like my own label, I will have some shit going on where I brought some people with me from Memphis, like you trying to do, like with the other side of Memphis that people don't really get to see type shit. Like that would be my goal, because I just want to see a whole bunch of. I want to see Memphis be that city for a minute. Like I know Florida had it,
Atlanta.
yeah, Atlanta. Like I know Memphis always has been that city, but I want it to be like on the forefront type shit, like not like in the background. I feel like it's in the background in a way.
Like you had the past couple of years, like Florida, like Ski Mask, all those guys being popular.
But it's still like, and no disrespect to none of them, it's like it's from some Memphis shit.
Yeah.
Like 3 6 Mafia, they inspire everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's everywhere. So
We inspired like the whole horrorcore
hell
style here in Memphis.
like all that shit. So I want to see like the resurgence type shit come up.
I get
we
you.
be like in it.
And that's what Memphis artists got to do. They got to help build up each other
Yeah.
instead of like what it used to be in the past. Is just whoever's trying to get to the top first
Right.
and get out.
I think we're starting to realize it though, because I'm
Mhm.
kind of seeing it. It's like more camaraderie than like
Yeah, I
fighting
agree.
shit.
What was it like performing with Honey Chaos?
That shit is always cool.
I know, he's
like,
insane whenever I
seeing
see
him
him.
is like cool because that nigga energy like on a whole nother level.
Oh yeah.
It was like he be inspiring me like with the energy shit because when he like perform, everybody like it's something different that happened. That should be cool as hell.
Did you ever?
So real quick, Hanya Chaos. I DJ'd a show for him at the Batcave, and we were having some technical difficulties. It was a New Year's party.
I
Christmas
remember
party.
that shit.
And
Still did it.
The Batcave speakers we've been playing for so long, they got so hot they cut off. And Hanya Chaos screamed
Bruh.
an entire song with no music,
He still
and
had
the
the whole
party
shit
did
going
not
on.
die.
Was it this New Year's Eve? One?
Yes.
The past one? Yeah, I was at that one. I
That
don't
shit
know
was
if
was
it
still going.
crazy.
Like,
I
it
was
a
like,
regular
this
song.
guy is the truth. I was like, that's crazy, man.
Did you ever see him perform with the mask?
Yeah, I remember he used to do
That's
that
the very
shit.
first performance I ever went to.
Yeah.
He had it up and he had one song. It was like I think it might have been Kevin Hart by him or something. Where it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
the birds and stuff, and they're just like shooting and stuff. And he had the mask. He like put his face down, like blood like came out of his mouth. And
Bro, he used to scare me, no
That-
cap. I was kind of intimidated, but I was like, I got to know him. Like, he a cool dude.
that was the first concert I ever went to, and I saw him, and I was just like, "What is about to happen with this dude?" And he took off the mask, started like doing the roar, like
Yeah.
the growl he does. And I was just like, everybody was just like, "What is happening?" This guy, and everybody's like, all right, he's good, he's
Yeah,
good.
that shit. That's talent, though. I don't know what the fuck, how you do that shit. That shit cool, though.
He got some like that heavy metal stuff,
Yeah.
like how to get the diaphragm and stuff.
And it's like what is that technique called? It's something. I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like some
To get it
technical
up.
term. Huh?
Guttural?
Guttural?
Guttural.
You learn something.
That's a kind of
guttural.
death metal screaming.
Shit, I think that's what I don't know, but that might be what he do. Because that shit,
Would you incorporate any of that to yours?
if I could learn how to do it, hell yeah. Because that shit sound crazy as hell. It was like a demon rose out his ass. I was like, oh my god. That shit was live though. If I could figure out how to do that shit, yeah, if it makes sense.
Who are some like influences you looked up to?
I listened to well, the main reason why I started like even writing, I think I was writing first before I wanted to be a artist or nothing. But Drake, he kind of like inspired me a lot because he showed like you could do one thing and then you could do something else, and it still be like considered something that people would accept type shit. You wouldn't be put in just one box. So
I get you. Because you know he has a bunch of different
Yeah.
little styles he has.
Mhm.
Like
I didn't know he
subgenres.
could sing at first. I thought he was just a rapper.
Mhm.
So I heard Best I Ever Had, and I was like, who was that on the hook? And he was like, somebody told me that was Drake, and I was like, no, I said on the hook. He was like, that's Drake, and I was like, the fuck? What? This nigga singing and okay. So I heard the album. He been my favorite artist ever since. But him, The Weeknd, X, Travis Scott. I really fuck with Deftones too. I was listening to them. Saints Row 2
Mhm.
off that game. I heard the Holding the Earth off that soundtrack.
Mm.
I was like, the fuck is this? This shit hard as hell.
Dude,
I started
Saints Row is
listening to
like
that.
one of the most like underrated games. In my opinion.
Dude, really.
The,
See-
the little ragdoll mechanics in it.
Yeah.
I would agree, but they kind of like they fucked up when they started adding like all them aliens and the superpowers
Like
and
the
shit. It
second
kinda-
one.
No,
Which one's the one where you could like fly and all that stuff? Like
The,
you get
third
super
one.
run, the third
Yeah.
one.
I was like, gee,
That
no.
one they took a little too far now.
It was cool though, but it was just I don't know. I like the real kind of aspect of it, even though it wasn't real at all. But it was just something close to being real, and then they started doing all that shit. And I was like, what?
What games do y'all like to play?
Shit. I'm kind of simple with games. I get 2K, GTA, some type of fighting game like Mortal Kombat or something, or Smash Bros. I tear a nigga up in Smash Bros.
Who's your go-to character?
Huh?
Who's your go-to?
Ooh, see, I fuck with Ike and Simon, the niggas be throwing
Yeah.
that, bruh. You can really like spam the shit out of. I know people don't like to do that shit, but I'll spam the shit out of niggas. I don't care.
You just trying to get the win.
Hell yeah, it's the W, nigga. Period.
Who you picking in 2K?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really. That's the thing. I don't pay attention to sports, but I'll play 2K, and I
I got
like
you.
pick whatever team. If it's like somebody who obviously good, like Chris Paul or some shit, or like
You see
Stephen
LeBron on the
Curry,
roster?
I'm like, oh, this team I'm going with. I'm gonna fuck it up with them. I'm gonna figure out who to use, see what they do, and then I'm gonna be in there.
I'm just finna press X the whole
Yeah,
time they got it up there.
exit. Hey, just pass the whole shoot, whatever you gotta do.
So when's your next album or EP release do you have planned?
I had an idea for it being in June, but I don't know. It's not set in stone because it's like every time I set something or try to like put a deadline on it, I'll do a song and I'll be like, oh, I might need to change the aspect of it, like try to see what else I can do and see if something else can be added on or something. So, but I'm gonna just say June. I'm gonna say June.
You ever come out with any 34 Storms merch?
Oh hell yeah, that shit come in soon as fuck. I'm working on that too.
You got any bass designs you thinking about?
Yeah, it's kind of tied in with the album cover because
Okay.
the dude who made the cover, his name's Deals Art. I fuck with him heavy. He on Twitter and shit. He did some artwork for Ski Mask, and I didn't know that, but I kind of saw the how I could relate the art because he has this like signature style that he uses
Oh,
for
yeah.
cartoons and designing and shit. And I looked it up and I saw that he did something for Ski Mask, and I hit him up and he was like, "Yeah, I fuck with your song, so just send me something." So we did the artwork for it, and he made this lit ass character. It looked like a version of me, like tripping or something. Like this shit.
That's pretty cool.
It's like a little monster version of me. So I want that shit like on a whole bunch of shirts or something. Get some.
Put that on lighter.
Yeah, that shit would be hard. Lighter, all that shit. A grinder.
You see, I put the little accessories. People will buy those things.
Yeah.
Put them on some socks right there on the side.
I really want to get some headbands. I love headbands.
That'd be pretty cool. You can make little tiny ones for little earrings.
Yeah.
Put
You're
little
on to
tiny ones in your ears.
something. You're on to something.
And so, when your friends first started hearing it, you had like a different style back then. And whenever you show people now, what songs are you showing them? Like your first song, it's like, hey, I make music. This is what you need to know.
Ooh, it like depends on the person. Like if it's a girl, I'm gonna show her like some singing shit. I'm like, try to serenade or something. But if it's like just another nigga or something, I'll show him like some shit that I really feel like I went hard in, like lyrically or something, or like something that got like some hard ass bass. It just depends on the person. If your energy show me that you want to be turned or something, I'll show you some reckless ass shit.
I got you.
But if you like chilling, I'll show you some chill shit.
Have you ever been to an out of town show?
Nah, I don't. No, I haven't been to an out of town show.
That's gonna be on the horizon soon.
Yeah,
I see it.
I really want to do that shit. I wanted to go to like some festivals last year, but stuff didn't work out in my favor. So I'm trying to do that shit this year.
I got
That's
you.
really the goal, to like get to at least 2, because you can meet a whole bunch of people in the most.
Oh yeah.
I want to try to see what that scene is like.
And what you gotta do, you just gotta like brand yourself whenever you're out there.
Yeah.
Have like a shirt with your Instagram on it so
Yeah.
everybody in the crowd sees it. Like,
That's
all right,
right.
I'll look it up right there.
Ain't like some festivals going on in the summer? Because that would be perfect for like after the album, once the shit get popping off, I could like get the shirts to come out with the shit and go out there and do whatever.
That's what I'm trying to do with like my stuff. Get like enough money to get branding things and then go to
Yeah.
bigger events, so I can just like put stuff everywhere, like stickers on like random walls and
Yeah,
stuff.
and banners and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to get all that.
And so, whenever, let me think. My bad.
You good?
Do you like make music? Or-
I DJ for him and Andre, so I also kind of make music, but
This
I
nigga
don't
make
feel
the
like my
hardest
shit
beats
good
ever.
enough, so I don't ever post nothing.
Don't listen to him. You make the hardest shit ever. Man, nigga, he will make a hard ass song and be like, no, your clothes are left. I'm like, oh fuck. If you don't put this shit back up, let me get on that hoe. Like, no. Hell no.
Dylan's heard me talk so much shit about all the music that I want to make, especially when I'm tripping. I'm like, bro, we're going to change the world. And then I get off work and I'm like, damn, this job is really killing my creativity to make music. But we talk a lot, and I have a general idea of what I want to make, and we have a general idea of something that we might want to make together one day, but I have a vision of something that I want to do, and I guess it's when it happens, it happens. And I don't want to rush it because I want it to be good right
I
off
get
the
you.
bat.
Because if you try to rush stuff and you gotta have what you in your mind is perfect. Because if you don't like it 100%, then how are other people gonna like it?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I want to keep it at the basics, I guess. Nowadays people are using social media to get clout. We were just talking about this last
Yeah.
night, and I think that was the only sense I made last night. I want to keep it.
Tripping.
I want to keep it to good old fashioned controversy. Like, when people like Eminem and Marilyn Manson and all them were around, there wasn't no social media. They just got their names in the headlines by saying something. While controversial, it made sense. And it could get a reaction from people, and that's what I want to do. But I want it to be like, not just senseless, like, oh yeah, controversy. I want it to have reason behind it.
I got you. I don't want to see this on the news for yelling out something crazy.
Yeah. Right. He would, though. That would be him.
He probably does some shit like that. Go in a restaurant, yell at somebody, and slap somebody's baby or some shit. Just walk out.
I'm not to lie. Y'all ever like mess with random people in public sometimes?
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the things.
I would roll the window down and like yell at a bitch for no reason. I would bark. I would just like, "Arr!"
Dylan, check this out. All right, so we were in the car, and I had a cup of donut holes that I had not ate that morning, and we were driving down the street. And he was like, "You want these donut holes?" And I was like, "Nah, man." And he grabbed them, rolled down the window, and chucked these donut holes at this 10-year-old eating an ice cream cone. I cannot make this shit up.
Dead in the face.
Donut holes flying in the air, dude. I died laughing. And the kid just stopped and stared at us because we were at a stop sign for like 5 minutes.
Oh, y'all bold.
It's always when you hit the stop sign or the red light, that's like, no, I need to go like now.
Yeah. And we also yelled at a dude one time, and he had a dog with him, and then started chasing us down the street.
And we were at the longest red light ever. We're like, oh my fucking God, he's walking faster. Oh my God.
Hell no.
That was funny.
What's one of the funniest things you would say you've done to somebody in public, besides barking at people?
I mean, there was some shit happening. Like I was, it's a Kroger near my house, and I was riding with my friend or some shit. We was smoking. I was like, "Hey, I'm about to yell at this bitch." She was old as fuck. I didn't know though, and I yelled at her ass, and she turned around and she like dropped all her shit, and she was just like, this shit was funny as hell because she was trying to pick it up. And she was taking a while. I felt kind of bad though.
But you're just like, all right. Never
I thought she was young. I was like, you young. It don't matter, but damn.
What you gotta do is sometimes whenever you go to like restaurants, you get like an old dude as a waiter, and like say I'm like with him or something, I'll be like, "Hey, isn't that dude you called cute earlier?" Whenever the waiter comes up and the waiter just kind of looks at us like, "All right, I'm gonna get y'all a new waiter."
You know what? Tea?
Hell no.
You got anything, Joe?
Yeah. What would you like? What's like your favorite music video you made?
Well, I've only made 2. The one I did for I Declare War, that was when I was JX. And I like that video, but I feel like since I've done Rocket and I've seen like the potential that is going to have, I like Rocket. Like that's my favorite video right now, even though it's not out. But I just know that hoe gonna like slap. That hoe gonna be crazy.
You said that one's coming out near like April time?
Like the beginning of April.
I got you. So when did you start rocking with all the chains on the wrist? I like the style.
Oh shit! It was like this. Damn, what the fuck I just say? But it was this. It was this page on Instagram I saw. It was like some website. I can't remember the name of the website. It was like Tokyo shit. And they had a whole bunch of like. They was fanny packed up. It looked like they had a whole bunch of shit. It was more than that, but they had like hella bags and shit, hella chains and shit. But they had different shit going on. So I wanted to incorporate that shit into like what I got going on. So I'm trying to cop some shit from them. But if I can remember the name of the website, that would help.
Shout it out real quick.
Yeah, that website. Thank you. But shit, when I figure it out, I'm gonna post it out.
Does 34 got any sponsors yet?
Not yet, but I'm working on this shit. I'm trying to figure out how to like finesse my way in there and do that shit, get in their world. It's just I'm shy as hell.
Yeah, you just gotta get your foot in one time.
Yeah.
After that, you just kick open the whole door.
Hopefully.
All right, you got any final thoughts to say before we end it?
Shit.
Rocket Video finna be live.
That's the truth.
Shows coming up.
Any shout outs you got?
Shows. Oh yeah, shout out to man. Shout out to the fam, even though they ain't really fuck with my music and shit. I'm gonna help they ass. It's okay. Shout out to everybody who been on these shows and shit, despite all the bullshit that be going on, all these shows like Lucia and them, Asia, shit, Sumo Trey, Bo Shop, Amp, all y'all niggas be going up. We about to be lit as fuck.
yeah.
This summer, we turning the fuck up.
Hashtag find Lola Amsterdog.
Hell yeah, bro. Bro, that shit broke my fucking heart.
I swear, man.
Because I remember when I lost my dog, well, I didn't really lose it, but that whole, like, we was driving and the hoe was in the back of the pickup truck and it just jumped out and it just ran. The hoe just, like, bolted. I was like, what the fuck? This shit broke my heart because I was, like, 6, so that was, like, my first dog that I remember, and that hoe just ran away.
Did you see what else he said? Apparently, like, there's been 12 more reports of, like, some dude, like, in a white van taking dogs
What
in
the fuck?
Memphis area.
So we gotta run up on the nigga like, man.
Apparently, he got a death wish for some people.
Right, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly. He messed with the wrong people.
Right. Gee, what? Hell no.
Ooh. People ain't finna let that slide.
Hell no, you fucking with the wrong species, nigga. That's a dog. What the fuck?
For real.
That's a man's best friend. They gonna kill your ass.
Oh, exactly.
Hell no.
Right, you got any more final thoughts?
Oh yeah, shit.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
Are you good? You let me get back on my train of thought. But Rocket, I'm gonna drop that hoe everywhere. It's gonna be on like Apple, Spotify, all that shit. And I'm trying to like upload some of this other stuff that I have on SoundCloud already out and try to re-upload it on there if I can get that figured out. But yeah, all that shit coming soon. Shit, if you fucking with me, appreciate it. If you're not fucking with me, shit, appreciate it.
All right, hey, thanks, up.
All right.
Thanks, y'all, for coming in.
Appreciate it.